John Michael Ozzy Osbourne was born on a cold December night in Birmingham, England. From the silence of a working-class neighborhood rose a voice that would echo through the walls of rock history. And now, as the final chord fades, the Prince of Darkness takes his bow, but his legend plays on. Childhood and early struggles. Ozzy was born on December 3, 1948, in Aston, Birmingham. He was the fourth of 6 children, raised in a small 2-bedroom home. His father worked nights in a car factory. His mother was a factory worker. He grew up with dyslexia and ADHD, was bullied at school, and lived in poverty.
When I was a kid, I'd get one gift. I'd get a smelly old sock with a few nuts in, a couple of pennies, an apple and an orange, and that was it.
But music became his escape. When he first heard the Beatles, the song She Loves You, he knew what he wanted to do with his life. Ozzy once met Paul McCartney and was so overwhelmed, he later said it felt like meeting Jesus Christ.
Bloody hell, hello darling.
How you doing? All right, lovely, yeah.
Great. It's great to meet you, man. It's been a lifetime ambition of mine. You guys made me start music, you know.
His teen years were turbulent. He was arrested at 17 for petty theft and served a short stint in prison. But these dark beginnings would shape the man who later embraced the darkness in his art.
Ozzy, there you go. Look. Tiny bubbles.
Bubbles! I'm fucking Ozzy Osbourne, the Prince of fucking Darkness. Evil! What's fucking evil? I've had a boatload of fucking bubbles.
Entry into music and Black Sabbath. In 1969, Ozzy formed Earth with Tony Iommi, Geezer Butler, and Bill Ward. They later changed their name to Black Sabbath. Together they pioneered a darker, heavier sound, the birth of heavy metal. Their 1970 debut album Black Sabbath and Paranoid brought timeless hits like War Pigs, Iron Man, and Paranoid. They didn't just make music, they reshaped rock history. Detuned guitars, sinister lyrics, and dark atmospheres. Paranoid became one of the most influential metal albums ever, and Iron Man's riff became iconic. The rise and the madness. Ozzy wasn't just the frontman, he became the soul of the band. Through the 70s, Sabbath released album after album, darker and louder. But Ozzy's real fame came not just from his music, but madness. Biting the head off a bat,
Seated by his infamy.
I looked evidently threw an unconscious bat on the stage, and he thought it was a rubber bat, whatever, and he picked it up and bit the head off. And Sharon's going, "Tell me it's real." I'm going, what?
drug-fueled chaos, outrageous stunts that made headlines. But beneath the mayhem was a man deeply emotional and connected to his fans. Many fans point to Crazy Train as his defining anthem. The chaos, the momentum, the rebellion.
I don't want anything to do with bats. I'm sick to death of these fucking thing with bats.
Fall and rebirth. In 1979, Ozzy was fired from Black Sabbath due to substance abuse.
Leaving a band is like a divorce.
It's
And it
just
is.
like getting divorced.
It seems like the end, but it was only the beginning. With Sharon Arden, who later became his wife, Ozzy launched a solo career that reignited his fire.
The smell of success.
Blizzard of Oz, 1980, became a classic with Crazy Train, Mr. Crowley, and Goodbye to Romance. Sharon became more than a partner. She was his lifeline.
She saved my life.
They married in 1982, had 3 children, and created a home that defied the chaos outside. Ozzy also had 3 other children from a previous marriage.
What I'm really proud of is that I've been able to give my kids a great education. Shut up now. Go to school. Right now.
Okay.
Go to school.
Together forming a loud, loving, and unforgettable Osbourne family.
Bad accident when we did this. I hope one of them doesn't puke over me again this year. Keep on going, folks. Oh my God.
Family and the Osbournes. In the late 2000s, Ozzy became a reality TV star with the Osbournes. The uncensored life of a rock legend and his family.
Twice as loud. I am Dorito Man.
Want to rinse out?
Jack! Fuck am I doing now?
Through addiction, fame, and breakdowns, Sharon stood by him. She once said,
I just thought he was the funniest, sweetest guy I'd ever met. Because he was so vulnerable about everything.
They met when she was 18, working for her father. She didn't fall for him immediately. It was his humor, his vulnerability, and his heart that drew her in. Illness and private battles. In 2020, Ozzy announced he had Parkinson's disease. Years of health struggles, surgeries, and setbacks followed, but he never gave up music.
How long do you want to still do it? Forever?
Well, as long as I've got breath in my lungs.
Yeah.
He recorded, he dreamed, he stayed Ozzy. He received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, sold over 100 million records, and inspired generations. Beyond music, Ozzy has surprising passions. He loved gardening, finding peace in his backyard. He adored animals and ran a foundation for rescue dogs. He kept many pets and often called his dogs therapy with paws, or
That bastard fucking dog, man. It's that fucking terrorist. Yes, I think I'm not.
privately, he was soft-spoken, funny, and sentimental.
Who remembers?
The final concert, The Real Goodbye. On July 5th, 2025, at Villa Park in Birmingham, Ozzy sat on stage for his final concert. Not with a scream, but with silence.
Mama, I'm coming home.
Sitting on a throne, not to show power, but weariness, Ozzy sang not to a crowd, but to the world that shaped him.
I could be right, I could be wrong. It hurts so bad, it's been so long.
He knew. Even if the fans didn't, Ozzy knew this was the real end. His voice cracked. The crowd wept, and he ended exactly how he lived, with music and surrounded by those who loved him.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you, we love you.
2 weeks later, on July 22nd, 2025, Ozzy Osbourne passed away. He came into this world with a scream. He left it with a whisper of music. Ozzy never pretended to be perfect. He gave us the truth. Broken, raw, loud, eternal. Legends don't vanish, they echo. See you on the other side, Ozzy. You took a piece of the world with you, and you left your legacy behind forever.